We are assembling burgers for lunch today on this live, so thank you for joining. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna teach you how we make the iceberg lettuce bun out of a head of iceberg lettuce. And we're gonna assemble the burgers. So we have these burgers that Nate made last night. These are the BBQ Burger from the Burger Book, which you get when you buy the Vegan Health Bundle. Nate and I have contributed 8 things to this bundle, and the Burger Book is one of those 8 things. So if you have not yet, please go to the link in my bio or in the description box below of this video and go grab the bundle, because there's less than 12 hours left to get it. I don't mind if you leave this live to go grab the bundle and then come back. We'll be here making the burgers. It only takes a minute or 2 to buy the bundle, and then you get 1 year to download all the content. So you have lots of time to download the content onto your device, and you have it forever. Nate and I contributed the Burger Book, the Tales from the Tailgate Raw on the Road ebook, teaching you how we do raw food on the road and camping and hiking and traveling and all that kind of stuff. There are 100 recipes, over 100 recipes in there. Nate has his brand new Smoothie Solution ebook loaded with information and over 45 recipes in there. My brand new Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge. 30 videos over 30 days, different topics, and you say 3,000 affirmations with me over the course of that challenge. You get Make It Raw 3, Meal Plan 3, Holiday Menu 3, and access to our raw food meal prep class that shows you how we make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 people on a raw diet in an hour. So if you want to watch that, you want to get the Burger Book, you want to get all that content, plus all the stuff from everybody else, there's about 30% of this bundle is raw focused. So go grab it now before it's gone, because after 12 hours from now, you won't be able to buy it again. This collection will disappear and won't be back. So if you like this collection, if you want to get all the stuff that's in the bundle, go get it right now. Link is in my bio or in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube. And yes, these are the BBQ burgers from the Burger Book. And obviously the one you get in the bundle is digital, but this is the print version of the Burger Book. There's 144 recipes in here of stuff for you to make a whole bunch of different awesome sauces and burgers and stuff. And we are making the buffalo sauce from the Burger Book. This is going to be our sauce for our burger today. We did add date water to make it a little sweeter, and we also added a jalapeno for bonus spice. It's a really spicy dressing as it is, and we really like it spicy, so we did add a jalapeno because we needed to use a jalapeno, and so we thought might as well. But that's what we added to this, and the recipe is in the Burger Book, so if you buy the bundle, you can make the buffalo sauce, which is one of my absolute favorite sauces, especially for the wraps. It's so delicious. So we're gonna get Nate to blend this up for us, and then we'll put that in there. But what else do we have for this bundle here, or bundle? What else do we have for this burger? We have the BBQ burgers. We have a little bit of kimchi. So on a raw diet, we also eat living foods, which are ferments. So we've got things like kimchi, sauerkraut, miso. These are things that we enjoy on our raw food diet because they're a living food. They're alive, full of enzymatic activity and bacterial activity that's good for us. So we have the kimchi as well. You want to come over here, Nate?
Yeah.
Just say hi to the people.
We're going to blend it up.
Yeah.
We're going to blend up this buffalo sauce, this sauce. If you have the Burger Book, you got to try this sauce if you like spice. And of course, you can adjust the spice. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have the Burger Book, make sure you get the bundle because you get the Burger Book in there. And for those of you who do have it and haven't opened to the Burger Book yet, I understand. I'm right with you. Sometimes it can be tricky to open the book, but get in there and try some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And look at this. Nothing but just whole raw ingredients. So amazing. All right, I'll go blend this.
Okay, so Nate's going to blend that. And then we're going to put it in this squeeze bottle. So in our Amazon store, Nate's going to blend right now. So while he blends.
We'll vacuum here.
Oh, he's gonna vacuum blend it. Oh, even better. Even better. Makes it creamier. You know, like not have that oxidation. But in our Amazon store, which is amazon.com/shop/rawfoodromance, I'll put the link in the description as well as on YouTube here on Instagram too. But we have a link to get these squeeze bottles, and we like these squeeze bottles so much because they have this hole in the top, if you can see this hole. So you have it closed like this, or when you pop it open, you know how like it's like in the way, and sometimes it gets in the way, you get sauce all over it. This hole is really cool because you just put it over and it snaps in place. So now when you squeeze, you don't get that thing in the way, right? So it's a really nice squeeze bottle for that. Again, the link is in my Amazon store, so you can go grab them. This one we take with us backpacking and camping and hiking and all of that. It's like such a great bottle to take. And on a side note, get the bundle so you can download our Tales from the Tailgate ebook, where we go over all the tools and everything that we use for our camping trips. Okay, Nate's blending. He's blending. We have Barbara in the chat saying, get the bundle now, people. You won't be disappointed. Last day today. You will be so mad at yourself if you don't do it. Oh, we can do that on the show. I show people how we do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
We're going to show them how to pour it.
Yes.
All right.
So this is how we do it. Open the jar.
Now this dressing is actually a little bit different of a color than it normally is because we use date water.
And we put the jalapeno in there, which can turn it green a little bit too.
Yeah.
But it's usually more of like an orange kind of a color. I love this dressing so much. I hope you get the bundle so you can make this. Again, it's in the burger book.
Whoa!
Ooh, that's a little full. Lindy says, I have the burger book. What is the name of that dressing again? It's the buffalo sauce. Ooh, that's a spicy one. We added a jalapeno to it on top of all of the other stuff that's in there. So it's a little extra spicy, but we really like it spicy. So yeah, it's a spicy one. The spice does dissipate a little bit after you make it, like as it sits. So if you make it and then you use it the next day, it won't be as spicy. It'll still be spicy, but it won't be as spicy. Yes, the buffalo sauce. This is my favorite wrap sauce. This is what I love to put on the wraps. But yes, on the burgers as well. So we have our sauce. Put that lid on there. Barbara says, great job, Lissa and Nate. Thank you for all the great work you do. You are
thanks,
so
Barbara.
welcome. Patricia says, you are just so gorgeous. Your hair, I know, I'm really loving my hair today. I think I really like this pinned back kind of a thing going on. You can see my earrings and yeah, my hair's gotten so long. I think this is the longest that my hair has ever been.
Wait, you mean you're not losing?
You mean I'm not losing my hair?
So we've got two. One for you, one for me.
Got my own buffalo sauce. Yay! So yeah, we made a double batch of the buffalo sauce. So we got 2 out of that. Such a great one. I hope you guys get the bundle because you have less than 12 hours to get it now. So please go grab it before it's gone because this collection will never be available again as is. So go grab it. And again, you get Nate's brand new smoothie ebook, my meditation course, the burger book. There's so many things in there that you're going to want to get. The meal prep class. Get the meal prep class. It's a great class teaching you how we make breakfast, lunch, and dinner in an hour for 2 people for the day. So yeah, it's a really good one. You get the recipes in there too. Okay, so the iceberg lettuce bun. This is how we enjoy our raw burgers the most. You can make buns with portobello mushrooms. You can marinate them in a little bit of coconut aminos if you want and put them in the dehydrator for about half hour or an hour or so they soften. And you can use that as the bun. I don't really enjoy using like the straight mushroom without marinating and dehydrating because it's a little bit too foamy for me, just the texture wise. So I prefer them after they've been dehydrated a little bit. So you can do it that way. In the burger book, there's also a recipe for the apple rye bread. It's not actually rye bread, but I call it rye bread because it's like a more denser kind of a bread, but it's an apple bread. And you can make that as well if you have the burger book, or you buy the bundle and download the burger book. You can make that as well. This Cloistered Life says, I always buy the bundle from you and Nate because I want to support what you do. Thank you so much. That means, he says, I love you. That means so much to us that you do. Thank you, thank you. And yes, if you enjoy the content that we share and you enjoy us getting back to you in the messages and you support what we do, grab the bundle because it's a great way to support us. But more importantly, it's a great way to support yourself because you're going to get so much inspiration from the bundles. So thank you so much for the support. It really means the world to us. And again, there's only 12 hours left to do so. So click the link in my bio or go to the description box below if you're watching on YouTube and go grab the bundle before it's gone. So here is the ice burger lettuce bun before we cut it up. The first thing first is you want to get the center out, and what you can do with that, Nate's good at this. So if you want to show them how to do that, get the center part out.
You just punch it. So yeah, you just want to take this and smack it right on the cutting board. Woo. And then once you smack it, it just kind of breaks in there, and then you can just kind of wiggle and pull that right out, just the core in itself, right?
Look at that.
And then of course, what I like to do is, these parts that are kind of rusted, you just pick off the parts that are kind of rusted. Maybe the outer layer of the iceberg is a little limpy, so you can get rid of the outer layer of lettuce. And then there we go, we've got a nice head of lettuce, decored. Decorticated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so one head of iceberg lettuce will make you 2 lettuce buns, so you can make for 2 people because it'll get you 2, and then whatever you have left over you can chop up and have a little side salad as well, which is really nice to be able to use up the rest of the lettuce. So first things first, I'll have this so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so what you do is you cut in half. You cut it in half where the stem was, and then you have, these are your 2 buns so far, so we'll do the first one first. Then from there, you cut it into quarters from the same stem part. Cut it into quarters. And then the iceberg lettuce will tell you where it wants to be. And you can you'll get used to it, but usually there's like a part where the center just comes right out. So you've got your center part. This is what you're gonna use for your salad, your side salad. And this is what you're gonna use for one of the lettuce buns. As you can see, it's got like a little indent, so you can put all your sauce and all your other fillings in there. And then that is going to be one of the buns. And any extra leftover leaves you can put aside for your salad or what have you. So here's the other one, as you can see. And then it just naturally, there's a natural moment where it just comes apart. And usually it's about 4 to 5 leaves in, that thick. So there we go. This is how we make our lettuce buns. And from here, we fill each side and then put them together. And that's what makes the burger bun that we have in the burger book. So that's how we do it. We also show you, there's pictures in the burger book showing how we do it as well. So if you want to follow along there, that's available too. So again, all of this extra lettuce we can use as lettuce for a salad. So here we go. I'm cutting this one in half as well. So we have all this center stuff. We find kind of where it naturally wants to separate. And there we go. Here's one. And then, ooh, Nate brought over the avocado. We can't forget avocado in our burger. And then here is bun number 2. So as you can see, let's just put them on a plate here so you can get a better idea of what that looks like. This is one burger, either top or bottom, whichever one you want to use for top or bottom. I like to use the bigger one as the bottom and the smaller one as the top. That way it's a little bit easier to use. What burgers did you make today? I missed it. Is it in the burger book? Yes. These are the barbecue burgers that are in the burger book. So again, buy the bundle, get the burger book, or if you already have the burger book, it's the barbecue burger that we made for this one. People often ask, like, what's your favorite burger? And honestly, we don't have a favorite. It's really hard to choose a favorite. Do you have a container for this lettuce? So here is the other lettuce bun, the top and the bottom. So we've got those two, and then we will show how we like to fill those. Nate also has some cheese. Okay, so this cheese recipe is in the burger book for the cashew cheese. There are a few different cheeses in there that you can make with cashews, fermented cashews. Here's another one. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. This is just too spicy over here. I notice when there's lots of spice, I get a sneeze every once in a while. Okay, so the cheese is an awesome addition to the burgers, especially if you're making them for your friends and family and you really want to wow them with some deliciousness. The cheese is really nice. So you would take a burger patty and your knife, and you would just put about a tablespoon or so of cheese on the burger patty. Just like so.
A cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger, a cheese barbecue burger. So I think we're gonna do 2 burgers or 2 patties per burger because we're making, this is lunch for us. So we're gonna enjoy this. So we're gonna put a little bit of the cashew cheese on each patty here. So we're gonna have 2 each. It's gonna be so delicious. I'm really excited for lunch today. Okay. So we have the cheese on the burger patties. This is not essential. It's just a nice little bonus.
The cheese recipes in the burger.
Yes, the cheese recipes in the burger book. The sauces are in the burger book. There's 144 recipes in the burger book. So you can mix and match whatever sounds good to you and make yourself some raw burgers. What I'd like to mention too is that we have the low-fat burgers in there. You may need to let them dehydrate a little longer depending on where you live. If you want them to be a little bit firmer, just let them go an extra few hours until they are your desired consistency, because you can eat them right away, but they're like mushy. So you want to make sure that you wait a little longer so they firm up. And sometimes that can take an extra few hours depending on where you live, depending on the humidity level, depending on how many other things you have in the dehydrator, and depending on how thick you make them. The thicker you make your burger patties, the longer they're going to take to dry. So keep that in mind as well, and just play around with the dry times because it'll be different for everybody, and different burgers will take longer and stuff. So make sure that you know that it's okay if you let it go a little longer so they get a little bit more firm. Okay, so here we have our burger number 1. Let's see, let's start with some sauce. Always got to start with some sauce. Okay. So we'll start with a little sauce here. Ooh. A little sauce on both sides of the burger. And then let's go with, what I like to do, thank you, is use like sprouts or arugula or some kind of green that I can use as kind of like the base of the burger to fill in that kind of divot in the burger to make it a little flatter on the top. So there we go. We've got our microgreens or sprouts there. Then we can put let's put our tomatoes on next. So we've got some tomatoes going on here. A little end piece right there. So there's our tomatoes. Ooh. And then we'll put our burger patties on. We could only just do one, but this is gonna be a big one. Look at that. This is gonna be a big burger. Oh, and then we have some avocado. This will be for Nate. Let's make this one for Nate. Avocado on top there. And then we've got some red onion. Let's do a little bit more here. Look at that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what you do is you put your top on top, just like so. Squeeze it down a little bit, and look at that. Look at that iceberg lettuce burger. Ooh.
perfect. With
It's
the
perfect. I know, it's got the little drizzle on there and everything. So there we go. That's how easy these burgers are. Let's cut this for you, and then we'll put the toothpick in on the other side. So take your time when cutting it. Just make sure you get through all of the layers. And we got some of the toothpicks, which kind of hold everything together. Do you have another one? Mm-hmm. Just so it's not falling apart when you're showing it off. But are you ready? This is like my favorite part, is showing it. Oh, look at that deliciousness. And you can make this as well when you buy the bundle. Get the bundle so you can download the burger book and make some burgers. We also have some burger recipes in the Tales from the Tailgate ebook because we take these camping with us. So we explain how we do that as well. But this is the burger. Look at that, with the avocado and the onion and the tomato and the sprouts and the burger itself. How delicious is that? Oh my gosh. So, would you like to take a bite?
Yes.
Let's have Nate have a bite of this burger.
I would like nothing more than to take a bite. Yeah, and you know what's so awesome is if you do your own sprouts, a couple days to make the sprouts, the cheese, super fast to blend up, dehydrated overnight, super fast. Same with the burgers. The burgers only took me about 15 minutes at most to make the burger patties and pop them in the dehydrator. We had them go while we slept. We have the dehydrator with the timer, so then, the timer went off. Burgers are done, so it's not much time into making something like this. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, man.
Right.
All right, take the toothpick out.
Denise says, I'm hungry now.
For real,
Yeah,
right?
I know, they're so good.
One thing I like to do is I like to take one of the pieces of lettuce off, and I like to put it right on the bottom. See that there?
Or sometimes, the big leaves that come off the top, you could use that as well. It kind of traps everything.
Yeah, it just kind of holds, some of the drizzles that might drizzle out. But here we go. Oh, forgot to put the kimchi on there. Here.
Let's get
Easy fix.
Okay, easy fix. Let's get some kimchi. Forgot about that. Here, let me put a little bit more there. There you go. Can't forget the kimchi.
This bite right here, you guys. You know that one. You know that bite. You know what I mean?
Lindy says, I don't have a dehydrator, but I still make them. Good on you. That's awesome. A little lettuce plate to catch all the yumminess. Exactly. Yeah, just get, have it underneath there. Collect it all. You like it in it. Oh, so good. Someone was asking, what's a good burger to make for a non-vegan? Honestly, this one here, the barbecue burger, they're all really good.
They're all really good.
Again, they're not going to be like a regular burger, but they're going to be like satiating.
This is pretty hearty.
Yeah, hearty, yeah.
And if you were to get if you want to put a little liquid smoke in the mixture, that can kind of give it that barbecue kind of vibe. And if they're open-minded, of course it's not going to be like a greasy cheeseburger,
Right.
But
it's a fun way to get your veggies in.
You're gonna feel so much better. People just don't know what it feels like to feel actually really good. This is a burger that is, it's got all it hits all the pleasure sensors. We just don't have the grease dripping. The grease that just drips.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying that.
With that kimchi?
I know, the kimchi makes a big difference too. You can add anything you want to your burgers. Like you can add shredded carrots or shredded cabbage. You can add arugula.
This bite right here.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Sauerkraut. You could add homemade raw fermented pickles. And you could make a raw living mustard. And all of these recipes are in the burger book. So we've got the living mustard, we've got ketchup, we have relish, there's Thousand Island dressing, there's spicy dressings, there's a mango one. Yeah, this is the barbecue burger. There's 60 different burger patty recipes in there. So there's plenty to choose from, depending on what your tastes are like. I tried to have a good range of different flavors for everybody, something for everybody in there. So you can play around with some different ones and see which ones you end up really liking. And make those staples, weekly, every Friday is burger night or something. And look, see, Nate's adding sauce to his bite. So it's really awesome, really versatile, and you can really make them your own. Yes. Right? A good lunch. It's a good lunch. And we love taking these camping, as I mentioned. What we do is we make the burgers beforehand, so they're ready to go, because we don't take our dehydrator camping with us, so we make sure that we have everything we need ready for our camping trip. So we'll make the burger patties in advance because they last a good 4 days if they're stored properly, and we usually store them in between parchment paper so they don't stick together, because otherwise they start to stick together. So store them between parchment paper for up to 4 days or so, and take them with you. So we put them in our cooler, and we just bring the heads of iceberg with us camping. Whole tomatoes, whole red onion, maybe a little container of kimchi, some sprouts, and we just take all the ingredients with us, the cheese as well. We'll take the cheese with us, and then we'll assemble the burgers at camp, because it's so much fun to just sit at the picnic table and chop the ingredients and make them, out there in nature. So good.
And we've even taken these backpacking with us.
Yes, we have.
So our first night, we're like, we'll have the burgers for that first night, because raw food's pretty heavy, pretty water rich. We made these backpacking, up on the trail and on the mountain. It was so awesome. It was so awesome.
It was so cool. Oh. Yeah, we just took the head of lettuce, an onion. We took the burger patties, sealed in a little container.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I just devoured that one half. All right, your turn.
You sure did. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay.
I'll save this one.
All right, so let's make another one together. This is mine. So we're going to use, like I said, I like to use the bigger one as the base. If something is dehydrated, will it last for weeks? Asked Patricia. It depends what it is, and it depends how dehydrated it is. If it's fully dehydrated and rock hard, then it can last, depending on how you store it as well, it can last up to about 5 years, but it depends on what it is, and it depends if there's any moisture left in it. The burgers we don't let dry fully, because otherwise they'd be rock hard and they wouldn't be enjoyable at all.
And these burgers, really fresh is best.
Yes.
You'll be able to taste that if you taste it the first day, when it's fresh out of the dehydrator, and then say 5 days later, it's going to have a little bit different of a taste. It's going to taste a little, to me, it tastes slightly stale. It doesn't taste as fresh. So, yeah, but say a fruit roll-up, those will last
because they're fully
months.
Dry.
Those will last months. Crackers, those will last months. Kale chips, depending on the sauce, they're not going to taste as fresh months later. But yeah, if you're dehydrating something really super dehydrated, like bell peppers or something like that, and you're storing it properly with an oxygen absorber,
under vacuum,
it can last for a really long time. Freeze-dried stuff is up to 25 years. Dehydrated stuff's 5 years, a year. But of course, for food preservation, that'd be one thing. But say these burgers, you're not going to want to preserve these. You're going to want to devour these within a day or two. Yeah. That way they're going to taste the best.
Exactly. And another thing we like to do too is we like to take our tostadas camping and hiking and stuff like that. With the tostadas, if you buy the bundle, go to the link in my bio and buy the bundle. You have less than 12 hours to do so. In the Tales from the Tailgate ebook, we have the recipe for the tostadas and some other things that go on there. But what we like to do is, in the burger book, there is a recipe for a Mexican style burger. So we'll make those in burgers, and we'll take the burger patties with us. And then what we can do is, when it comes time to make the tostadas, we take the burger patty and we crumble it. You can just take little pieces and you can crumble it up into little crumbles and use that as the taco meat for your tostadas, right? So it's an easy way to kind of get a double use out of a recipe, is to use it like that. You can also put the burgers inside wraps, which makes them even more hearty and more filling. Yeah. So you can make the burger patties.
Sprinkle on your salad.
Sprinkle it on your salad as well. Yeah, that's definitely a good one too. Just crumble it on a salad if you're looking to add a little extra there as well. So there's plenty of different ways that you can use the burgers, but you gotta go grab the bundle so you can get the burger book and the Tales from the Tailgate ebook. So I'm just gonna put some sauce on here. Let's get some sauce going.
I forgot our fermented pickles.
Oh, right. Yes, we need some.
That kimchi was really good on there.
The kimchi, so good. Okay, I'm gonna put kimchi on first. I love kimchi so much. It's so good. And you can buy it already made and raw. So I'm gonna put
Does
kimchi
Yin
on
have
here.
a recipe in her?
Yes,
There you go.
actually, there you go. And that's a great point. When you buy the bundle, you get so many downloads in there. There's 83 different things to download in there, and Raw Chef Yin has her Korean barbecue course in the bundle, and she has a kimchi recipe. So you can mix and match recipes in the bundle. Like you could make a burger book from the burger book, or you can make a burger from the burger book. You can make the kimchi from Raw Chef Yin. You can make a sauce from Karen Ramsey. You can make a side salad from Chris Kendall, and you can have like a whole meal made from different creators, and you can have like the different flavors. It's so nice to play around and check it out. So we've got our kimchi on there, and then I'm gonna put sprouts on next.
Yeah, the making of ferments is so much fun. And what's tricky with kimchi is traditional kimchi has fish sauce on it. So, as a vegan, we don't want to have the fish sauce. So we make our own. And that's what I love about Chef Yin's recipes as well. And we have some kimchi recipes. You have kimchi in your burger book?
I don't think there is one.
Sauerkraut.
There is sauerkraut in the burger book as well. So you can learn how to make your own sauerkraut. So we've got our tomatoes on top here.
And then we got a question here from Rumble Vegan. Can you freeze the burgers to keep them longer and then thaw to eat?
Yes, I've heard people, we've never done it because we just eat them within 3 days. Like we add them to our salads and to our wraps, and we make use and we just eat them. Sometimes I've even gone to the dehydrator and just grabbed one and eaten it straight as a snack. So you can do that too. But I have heard of people freezing them. You don't want to freeze the wraps, but the burgers you can freeze, and then when you're ready to eat them, take them out of the freezer and put them in the dehydrator for a couple hours so they don't get all mushy and soggy from the freezing and thawing. So just put them back in the dehydrator for 2, 3, or even 4 hours so that they can firm up again and they're no longer frozen. So you can try it, give it a try. We've never done it, but I've heard people have, so yeah.
And Patricia asks here, do you have the fermenting food recipes in the bundle?
So in the bundle, the fermenting recipes that I know of, we have a sauerkraut recipe in the burger book, and Raw Chef Yin has the kimchi recipe in her Korean barbecue course as well. So there might be more too, but I haven't looked.
We haven't gone through everything yet.
Yeah, we haven't gone through everything because there's so much stuff in there. Again, $5,600 worth of vegan content is all yours for $49, but you have less than 12 hours to get it. So please go grab the bundle if you haven't yet, because it's over in less than 12 hours. It's over. You won't be able to get it tomorrow or ever again, this specific collection. Patricia says the ones you made in the big half-gallon jars. So that's the microbiome kimchi recipe, and that recipe is in our community, which is not part of the bundle, but we have a class that we did inside our school community, which is $47 a month to join. And we do live raw food classes in there every month, and we have live Zoom hangout sessions with topics. So there's monthly challenges in there. There's all kinds of fun stuff that happens in the community, but we have a microbiome kimchi and sauerkraut class in there. I think it's about 3 hours long, where we talk all about ferments, and we make the microbiome kimchi on class with you so you can see it. The recipe is in the community. So if you're looking for that specific one, that's where you can find that recipe. It's in the community. But yeah, I have shared it in past emails as well. So I do recommend you join my email list, because I do sometimes share recipes over there. We shared a free recipe every second day during the bundle. So if you were a part of the email list, then you got, I think, about 4 or 5 recipes that I shared, various different things in there too. But I did share it a while ago on one of the emails. So sometimes I do share it, but it is in the community. So if you're looking for that specific one, it's over there. And here we go. We've got the burger patties on top here. And next up, let's put the red onion. And I like a lot of red onion, so I'm gonna put a lot of red onion here. This is gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. You can always put another little extra drizzle of sauce as well if you want. Get a little extra going on there. Woo. get some sauce. And then we've got the ever amazing avocado, which we'll put up here. And then that's my burger right there. So what I'm gonna do is put the top on. So just flip that over, just like so. And you can see this is my burger. Woo! Again, this is the BBQ Burger patty from the Burger Book, the buffalo sauce from the Burger Book, the kimchi. You can get a kimchi recipe from the Korean barbecue course in the bundle. And then we have the cashew cheese on the burgers that you can get in the Burger Book. Again, everything is available in the bundle, which is available in the link in my bio, but you have less than 12 hours to get it. So please go grab it now if you've been wanting to. Get the Burger Book and get a lot of our content. Look at that delicious burger. So good. So here we go. Let's cut this in half. Could you grab me to a stick? I've got your stick here.
You want another one? Or? Yes,
I want another stick. So here we go. Let's cut this in half. Ooh, nice and gentle, nice and gentle. You don't want to smush everything and have it spread out all over the place.
You can use this one.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll share my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Ready, guys? Ready? Ooh, there's my burger. Oh,
yes.
Lindy says, I must have misunderstood. Thought you said your meditation was in the bundle. It is. You did not misunderstand. The meditation course is in the bundle as well. So my brand new Affirmation Meditation Challenge course is part of this bundle. It retails for $197, but when you buy the bundle for $49, you get access to it for a lifetime. So you always have access as long as it stays on the internet. It's yours to access. So you can get that. It's 30 days. There's a different video every single day, and it's read by me, and it's a nice calming with a little music in the background, and every day is a different topic. So there's some stuff like overcoming procrastination, being okay with your journey, learning to love your body, whatever stage you're at, learning to build new habits, learning to love food prep, learning to love movement. There's so many different topics, again, 30 different videos, and in each video, there's breath work, visualization, followed by 100 affirmations. So over the 30 days, you say 3,000 positive affirmations with me, and the reviews have been so beautiful. People have said, like, the number one thing that has improved for people is their sleep. This has greatly improved for so many people. Their sleep is much better. They're much calmer throughout the day. They're finding their digestion has improved just by being more calm in general. And they're starting to change their beliefs about themselves, about their healthy habits. So it's really powerful if you apply it every day and you actually listen to everything every day. It's so good. But you get access to the course, the challenge. It's a 30-day challenge when you buy the bundle. So you have less than 12 hours left to buy the bundle and get unlimited access to the videos in that challenge. And for that video course as well, you have to watch the video the day one in order to unlock day two. So they unlock as you do them. So you want to make sure you do them. And hopefully that answers your question, Lindy. Once you made the big half-gallon, okay, yes, I hope I answered that question for you. If I missed it, please post it again. There's like so many things going on in the chat that sometimes I miss certain things. So if I didn't get your question, please post it in the chat. But here we go. Look at that burger deliciousness. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna eat it?
Yes, we're gonna eat it. Let's eat. Let's eat some.
Let's eat. Let's eat together. Let's give them a little mukbang.
A little mukbang, right? Okay. Again, use the lettuce leaf to kind of hold all the juiciness. Okay, ready?
Cheeseburgers.
Here we go.
Raw vegan style. This is definitely fresh gourmet right here.
So good. Oh my God. That is heaven. Oh my gosh. Yeah, with the kimchi.
It's really, really nice.
Adding a little kimchi, you know, add a little extra sauce. Why not? Whole food plant-based. Donna says, I got the bundle. We'll be doing your 30-day meditation course. I'm so glad that you are. I created this because the mindset and our core beliefs are like the first thing that needs to change if we want to have sustained change. If we don't change what we believe about ourselves, what we believe about our habits, what we believe about procrastination, and all of this stuff, it's going to be a challenge, a constant challenge. Because if you believe that it's hard, it's going to be hard. If you believe you can't, then you can't. And it's going to be an uphill battle unless you change those core beliefs and you start believing it's easy and that you enjoy it and that you're excited for it. And these core beliefs need to change. So I'm so glad that you're going to do the meditation challenge. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and if you have a subscription to YouTube, you can...
Oh, they can't. Only in the school group.
Oh.
Because it's on PayHip, so there's no there's no YouTube on PayHip.
Oh.
Yeah, so they won't be able to loop it.
Gotcha. Because I was like, you could loop the video
Right.
and just listen to it over and over while you're sleeping. Because
Yeah.
it's so nice.
Unfortunately, it's not on YouTube, but the bundle has unlimited access, so you can listen to them over and over and over again as many times as you want when you buy the bundle. So yeah, you'll just log into the course and watch each day, and each day has like a massive amount of information as well along with the topic, so you can learn a lot. There's journal prompts in there too, so if you're into journaling and you want to journal your experience after listening to the meditation, there's some topics to think about and to write about and to grow, right? A Vegan Experience says it looks so delicious, I can't wait. This Cloister Life says, bon appetit. Merci beaucoup. Lindy says, when do you meditate? Morning? Do you have a special area in your new home you use for meditation? We usually meditate before bed, and we'll put it on before bed. And it's actually been proven that when you're listening to affirmations in your sleep, they actually seep deep into your subconscious. So it's okay to fall asleep listening to these. But if you want to stay awake, having a special place in your home is always a great idea. And it really depends on what works best for you. I do like meditating in the morning as well.
Morning and evening, and it's fun too, because sometimes we're just in the city, we sit on a park bench, just meditate right there.
Do a toast with your burgers. Cheers! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, and thank you, everybody. Lettuce burgers are so much tastier. I agree. I agree. The lettuce is so fresh, and it allows you to taste all of the other amazing flavors that are in there. Before, when I used to eat the buns, it was like all bun, and I wouldn't really get the full effect of what I was eating.
Before I went vegan, I was doing the lettuce burgers because that came around, and I was like, I'm going to try that. And it was amazing. Like I said, but before I was vegan, I was doing this, and I was like, man, you can taste the flavors and everything else so much more. So it is really nice, and of course it's crunchy, it's crispy, it's hydrating, it's so nice. It's so nice with the lettuce bun.
These are so good.
Yeah, way more juicier and fresh.
Definitely. So, again, it's coming up on less than 11 hours to get the bundle from right now. So please go to the link in my bio and get the bundle. It only takes 2 minutes to buy the bundle. And once you buy the bundle, you get an email with the download link. You have 1 year to download all the content. Please do it before the year is up, because once the year's up, you won't be able to download anymore. But once you download it, you have it forever, as long as you don't delete the files. So put them in a safe backup, like Google Drive or Dropbox or USB stick or something like that, so you have access to them in case something happens to your main device.
And one thing that I like to do is pull out the books that you really want to check out first and foremost and put them in another file. You can put them all in the same bundle file, folder essentially. But then you've got those books that you want to tap into first and foremost right there. And then when I find a recipe that I really like, I'll just screenshot that recipe and I'll make a recipe folder or album in my Photos app. That way when I want to go make that recipe, I just go to my photos and pull up the recipes. Boom, they're right there. You don't have to go fishing around in the book. That's what I do.
Yes. So Patricia's asking, when will the next bundle be out? This specific bundle will never be back as is. So if you like this collection, you gotta go grab it because it won't be available ever again, this collection. We are part of more bundles coming. We have a bundle coming in the spring, in May. We have another bundle coming in, I believe it's July or June. I think that's the plant-based bundle. And then the plant-based bundle comes back in October, but we like to put different things in the summer one and the fall one. So those are gonna have different things from us. But yeah, I would say there's about 3, maybe 4 bundles coming for the rest of the year. So they're not often, and they're only 10 days. So if you see a bundle, go grab it. Again, as mentioned earlier in the chat, they grabbed the bundle to support us, and we really deeply appreciate that because every time you buy the bundle, it supports us, but it also supports you. Lindy is asking, is the meditation course offered separately? Yes, it is. If you want to get it, but it's $200 if you buy it separately. If you buy the bundle for $49, you get access to it. So it's a way better deal to buy the bundle. Even if that's the only thing that you wanted from the bundle, you're still getting it at a better price. So highly recommend getting the bundle so you have access to the meditation challenge. Otherwise, it's going to be $197. And even with my ongoing 40% off code, you're still not going to get it for $49. So you got to get the bundle if you want access to that. Donna's asking, how long will we have access to the meditation course once we sign into it? You have it for as long as it's up on the internet. So I like to say lifetime with a star because, as long as the internet allows it to be up. I mean, I host it with a company called PayHip, and I've been working with them for nearly a decade, and they haven't, gone down or anything. So I'm assuming that they'll be around for a really long time. So as long as I have the meditation challenge up, you will have access to it. So it's not just 30 days. You can go back and you can rewatch the videos. If you find some that you really like I personally love day 17. That's my favorite one out of the whole thing. Actually, I really like day 18 too, and the last day. I mean, there's so many, but I personally really like the Future You meditation. And that one, if you like certain ones, some of them will really resonate with you. Other ones might feel a little challenging because you might have opposing beliefs about yourself, like maybe you don't believe that you're good enough or what have you, and it might feel uncomfortable to feel like you are worthy or what have you. But the more you listen to it, the more you believe these things about yourself. So it's important to practice the meditations and go back to the ones that you really loved and that really resonated for you. Or after you finish the 30 days, you can go back and start from day 1 again, because the more often we say these positive things to ourselves, the more we believe them, and the more our core beliefs shift and change and make our life easier, because we can change our life. So yes, you do get lifetime access for as long as it's on the internet. So please grab the bundle because it's definitely worth it to do so. But otherwise, I will be charging $197 for that on my website. You can use code RAWFOOD40 and get 40% off after the bundle. I think I will be including this challenge in the plant-based bundle in October. So that'll be another opportunity to get it for a really low price. But yeah, if you want it, those are your 2 options. I won't have $49 until next week. Do you have somebody who could get it for you and then you could pay them back? You can always do that. As long as they use your email address, you will get the bundle link. So if you have somebody who could get it for you and then you could pay them back, you only have 11 hours left to do so. So please go grab it and get it. Maybe the meditation will be offered another time. Yes, Lindy, like I mentioned, I will probably add it to the October plant-based bundle because I think it's really important for people to have access to that. So I do want to have it in the bundles. And the bundles are such amazing deals. You are getting nearly $5,600 worth of vegan downloads for $49. So it is an amazing deal. So please go grab it now. If anyone's watching and they've been interested, this is your last chance to get it. I'll be going live again in about 2.5 hours with Karen Ramsey. We're going to be talking about options for busy raw vegans, tips and tricks that she's learned and I've learned over the years. We'll be talking about that, and then I'll be going live again at 7 o'clock p.m. PST tonight with the last final push for the bundle. There'll only be 5 hours left to get it, so I'll be going live and sharing a little bit more detail about what's in the bundle. So if you want to join in on that, you can as well. So yes, and here we have our burgers. I'm gonna take another bite and I'm going to enjoy these. Nate and I will be going for a workout after this. We've been doing really good, even if it's only 10 to 15 minutes. We've been going to the gym pretty much every single day and doing something, making sure that we get those little things in because they do build up. I would rather have like 10 minutes in than not go at all. So Lindy says, love you guys and what you do. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for joining the lives and for asking questions and for engaging and for wanting to make positive choices in your life too. That means the world to us. That's why we're here. We want to help you to make these positive changes. So we appreciate, again, even if you didn't buy the bundle, we appreciate you being part of the lives, and we appreciate you chatting with us and spending time and making those positive changes as well. But we also are really grateful for those who have purchased the bundle. It's a great way to support us and our work. If you enjoy it, please go grab the bundle. And also a small percentage of every bundle goes to Chef AJ as well. So if you want to support her too, grab the bundle. The link is in my bio or in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Patricia says, the first bundle I ever bought about 2 years ago, a lot of the ebooks had oil in them, and it's definitely not something I wanted. Is there ever a fully raw bundle? We actually have a fully raw bundle that happens every single year. It's coming. So if you are interested in all raw stuff, that's coming. It's coming soon. But this bundle is oil-free. There might be some recipes that we missed because, there's thousands of recipes in this bundle, so we weren't able to check absolutely every single thing. But for the most part, it's oil-free, pretty much like 99% oil-free, so you should be okay. And if there is oil in the recipe, you can just leave it out or use tahini, for example. That's an option. If it's a cooking thing, you can just use water. It's pretty easy to replace oil, even if it's in the recipe, unless it's a lot of oil. But even if it's a lot of oil, most of the recipes, if there is a little bit of oil, it's just like a teaspoon or something that you can easily leave out. You don't need to have it in there, or just replace it with tahini. That's an option too, because tahini is just ground up sunflower seeds, but it does work as an option as well. So yes, this bundle here, the Vegan Health Bundle, is promoted as an oil-free bundle. And like I said, there's a disclaimer. We may not have caught all of them, but for the most part, everybody did oil-free. And we actually asked a few of the creators to change their recipes so that it was oil-free as well. So we made sure to make it oil-free. And all of our recipes are always, always, always oil-free. We don't use any oil in our recipes. So you can be sure that anything you get from us is oil-free. And the raw bundle is also oil-free as well. So again, that's coming, but for now we've got the Vegan Health Bundle. So yeah, there's so much awesome stuff out there, and we are happy to share with you. Are you answering questions, Lissa? Of course, I am here for you. If you have questions, please ask. I'm totally cool hanging out, and if you guys have questions, I will always stay until I answer all the questions. So if you have a question, please ask it. Yes, oh, look at these, look at this. Oh my gosh. So again, this burger is the BBQ Burger from the Burger Book, which you get when you buy the bundle. Nate and I have contributed 8 things to this bundle: the Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge, Nate's brand new smoothie ebook, the Burger Book, Tales from the Tailgate, Make It Raw 3, Meal Plan 3, Holiday Menu 3, and access to our raw food meal prep class showing you how we make breakfast, lunch, and dinner in an hour for 2 raw vegans. So if you want to watch that, grab the bundle so you have access. Another thing to keep in mind, the stuff that's in this bundle will not be in the raw bundle. The reason being is the raw bundle is exclusively new product. We do not have anything in the raw bundle that has ever been released. So everything from everybody is brand new, never before released. You're gonna get new content from Nate and I. There are no duplicates in there because it's all brand new product from every single creator. So that's what's really unique about the raw bundle. You're gonna wanna check it out when it comes. So I also recommend joining my email list. If you want to join my email list, send me a direct message and I'll send you a link so you can join in, because I will be sending daily emails during the raw bundle, so you won't miss it unless it goes to spam box. You wanna make sure you check your spam box. But I'll be sharing recipes and tips and ideas and stuff in there. We're also gonna be doing daily YouTube videos during the raw bundle too, so that's coming. And again, if you wanna be notified, join the email list. Again, send me a DM and I'll get you on that list. And keep watching the stories here on Instagram, and I'll be sharing lives. We'll be going live every day during the raw bundle. It's gonna be so much fun. We love the raw bundle. It's our favorite one of the year, totally. Aside from this one, this is our second favorite, tied for first. Renee's asking, what are your feelings and thoughts on a high quality coconut yogurt? Woo, good question, because we have a favorite coconut yogurt that is raw. It's the Coco Yo. It's in a glass jar, and it's a raw vegan coconut yogurt. So if you're looking for a legitimate raw yogurt, the Coco Yo is the way to go. So you can get that at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and some of the other more like boutique kind of health food stores. They sell the Coco Yo. It's a little more expensive. You don't need to eat the whole jar all at once. Usually like a quarter of the jar is enough because it is really powerful with the probiotics. So go slow with it. Maybe have like a quarter of it every day for 4 days. That way you save a little more money. You're not eating the entire thing in one sitting. That can be a little much, but also it's higher fat because it's made with coconut. So, you know, having a little bit every day is better than having the whole amount in one day. But yes, Coco Yo, or make it yourself. You can make your own coconut yogurt raw as well, sugar-free. You can get the plain Coco Yo, which doesn't have any sugar in it. So that's the best option, in my opinion. Patricia says, yes, I need to do that. Renee says, yes, okay, that's the one I use and love. Awesome. Yes, Coco Yo is, again, the way to go. Live Life Invest says, my fave, so awesome. It's so worth it. Yes, it is definitely the Coco Yo yogurt. I believe that's what you're referring to. That's a good one. And again, if you have any questions, cool to chat and stick around a little longer. I get the plain only. Yes, the plain one doesn't have any added sugars. You can even add your own fruit to it, which is great. You could chop up some mangoes and strawberries and add some fruit to that if you want. Totally your prerogative, right? It's whatever way you want to do it. You can even make a sprouted granola if you wanted to, using sprouted oats. And actually, a really awesome piece of news, I was chatting with our friend Janet, who is also in the bundle, link in my bio. She has her travel challenge in there. She was saying that she called the company for 1 Degree, which sells the sprouted rolled oats, and they roll their oats at 118 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're technically considered raw. They don't put raw on the label, but they are considered raw. So that's really awesome too. You can make overnight oats. You could add them to the Coco Yo yogurt, and yes. Patricia says, are you an organizer of all the bundles that come out? No, I am not. The only 2 that I co-organize is this one here with Chef AJ. So it's Chef AJ and I who create this bundle. It takes about 3 or 4 months to organize everybody, to get all the content in, to create the promo, to build the website, all of the stuff. Like, it's a huge undertaking to be able to do this event for 10 days. So we do appreciate your support by grabbing the bundle in the link in my bio here on Instagram or in the description box below. Again, you have less than 11 hours left to get it, so go grab it now. But yes, I co-organize this bundle with Chef AJ, and I co-organize the raw bundle with Chris Kendall. So I am the co-organizer of 2 bundles, but the other bundles that I'm in, I do not organize with them. I'm simply a contributor, and I think that it's a great collection of stuff, so I like to join those, and Nate does as well. So we like to join those other ones because there's, you know, other people in there, and there's other perspectives and different stuff and things for everybody. There's something for everybody. Sometimes there's more fitness stuff. Sometimes there's cooked food in there, but that's okay because you can make it for your friends and family. You can make things to take to potlucks. There's so much content in the bundles. But the plant-based bundle, I do not co-organize that one. We're just contributors to that. The Vibrant Health bundle, we do not co-organize that one either. That one is done by somebody in the Netherlands. The plant-based bundle, I believe, is either in New Zealand. I think it's New Zealand they're in now. They used to be in the UK, but I think they're New Zealand now. And the Thrive bundle is organized by a different company. They're actually the Bold bundle now, so they're a different entity. But we don't co-organize that one either. But there are lots of different bundles going on. And yes, those are the two that I help co-organize. They're a lot of work. So again, I really appreciate when you do purchase the bundle because, it's 4 months, give or take, worth of time that we invest to get this for you with all the creators, because this bundle has over 60 different people involved. You're getting 83 downloads, valued at nearly $5,600, $49, but we can only run it for 10 days. There's less than 11 hours left to get it, so go grab it now if you had wanted it. We got MS Himfar says, "Hi Lissa. You did a 30-day meal plan volume 3. Did you ever release the videos e-course that go with it?" That's a great question. So there's a long story with those videos. I originally meant to create it as a course, and I need to change the ebook to take that out because it's not going to be a course anymore. I filmed the videos over 5 years ago, and I never did anything with it because I've been so busy with other things like these bundles and answering questions, and I've just making new ebooks and stuff. I just haven't had a chance to edit any of those videos. So we have the videos still, we have the raw files, and I'm going to get to them. And these videos are going to be in the community, the school community. So I was originally going to have the course as a paid monthly thing that you would join. So that's why we're going to add them to the community. But you need to be really active in the community to get access to those when I eventually am able to edit them. So the more active you are in the community, the more points you get. Like you get these points every time, and you move up in levels, so to speak. So the more you like other people's stuff, and the more you support them and answer their questions and engage with other people in the community, you get points and you move up in levels. And when you reach level 9, then it unlocks those videos. I haven't edited any of them yet, just because I've been so busy with so much stuff. But my plan is to edit those videos eventually. Again, they've never been seen by anyone else. They're over 5 years old. So eventually, when I get to them, they will be in the community, unlocked at level 9. So the school community, skool.com. You can search Raw Food Romance. That is our community. It's $47 a month. We are going to have a sale on it in July. So watch for that if you want to join the community at a discounted price. That will be happening in July. But that's where those videos are going to go. So originally, it was going to be a monthly payment kind of a course thing. So you could join and leave if you wanted to watch the videos. But now it's been so long that I decided to use them as vintage videos that we put in there. But yeah, long answer to that question. I know I really wanted to do that. It just, life got kind of crazy, so I wasn't able to do that. Renee says, "Do you ever offer one-on-one coaching?" I do, actually. It's $125 USD an hour, and you get me, my undivided attention for 1 hour. You can ask me anything. We can brainstorm through your struggles and challenges. We can just chat about whatever you want to talk about on the Zoom. Again, you get me for 1 hour. It's $125 USD, and I do need to update the coaching forms, but yeah, that's available as well. It's on my website, payhip.com/rawfoodromance, and it's on the last page. I don't advertise that I do it because I do book out 3 to 4 weeks in advance. So if you do buy it, know that it's not going to be for another 3 or 4 or 5 weeks before we can book you in. So keep that in mind. But I do coaching still. It's sporadic, it's here and there, just because I don't advertise it. But that is an option for people who do want to pay for an hour of my time. I'm more than happy to spend that time with you. Donna says, "What were the times and where are you going to be live today?" So today is the last day of the bundle. Again, link in my bio or in the description box below. We have 2 lives that remain. One is at 3:30 p.m. PST, which is in about 2.5 hours from now. I'm going to be going live with Karen Ramsey. We're going to be talking about different ideas for busy raw vegans. Then I'm going live at 7 p.m. just with you guys so I can answer questions, and I want to go through the bundle one more time to make sure that anyone who has been interested in getting it gets it before it's over, because at midnight tonight PST time, you won't be able to get it anymore. So we're going to turn off the bundle, and we don't know if we're going to be back next year. Hopefully we are, but we don't know yet. So if you do like this collection, please go grab it. It's a great way to support us. It's a great way to support you. It's a great way to support Chef AJ as well, because she gets a small portion of the sales from any sales. So that's great as well. So a school sale. School is amazing. I love school. Nate loves school too. Nate has actually a group on school for dudes. So if you have any guys in your life who are interested in raw food and they want a place where there's all dudes, Nate's building his guys community. So it's a safe place for them to share and be guys together. So that's an option as well. His is called Full Mast Empire, and he's on school as well with that community. We've got Raw Food Romance on school, and that is where we do our live raw food classes. That's where we do our monthly challenges. There's daily posts going up every single day in the community, and there's tons of engagement. It's very supportive. There's a lot of encouragement, and everyone is so kind and loving and generous and awesome. So it's a great place for inspiration. It's a great place for accountability. If you show up and you spend time in there and you share and you participate in the community, it's really helpful for accountability. So that's available to you as well. That's a place where we like to spend a little extra time and be more in connection with the people there. So if you're looking for exclusive content, our raw food classes, and if you join the community as well, you get to watch all our past classes. So we've got the wrap class, the tostada class, burger and fries class. We've got lasagna and gnocchi and the kimchi, the microbiome kimchi in there. We've got grow-alongs, Swedish style meatballs. We have a Thanksgiving class where we do 5 recipes on there. We have a fruit roll-up class. And this Saturday, we are doing a banana cinnamon roll class. So if you want to join the community, you can always send me a DM and I'll get you the link to join the community. But there's so much fun stuff happening in there, and you get to watch all the replays. If you join now, you get to watch everything that we've done previously since September, which is when we opened our community. So that's available to you as well. And yes, less than 11 hours left to go grab the bundle. I am excited to get into the rest of my burger. So I'm going to sign off, and we'll be back here again in about 2.5 hours. Nate and I need to go for our little workout, and I need to get ready for that live. But yes, please go grab the bundle if you haven't yet. Again, link is in my bio or in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube, and we will be back. Thank you so much for joining and enjoying and changing your life. Until the next one, mwah, fruit on, everybody.